through it, what do we see? What techniques are being used, do you think?
In the image?
Yeah.
Feeling?
Yeah.
Holding the suitcase?
Yeah, what feeling? So is it like tactile imagery or like emotional?
I know the names of them. Which one? Which one's like actual like feeling?
Yeah, tactile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
So what type of feeling do you think?
So like they're holding, I don't know if that's a stuffed animal or a real animal in a
Yeah.
suitcase.
What do you think is happening for the boy to be there? Like, who do we think the boy is? So we're going to be creating like our own creative writing from this stimulus.
Like someone deserted maybe.
Yeah. So a deserted. Anything else? Alvin, what do you think the image is telling us?
So there are train tracks, and the boy is holding a suitcase with a teddy bear and like a pet dog or something. So maybe the boy just hopped off a train. It's like a deserted place, and he's probably lost. And he's probably gonna try make his way back home.
Do you think he chose to be there?
It's really fun.
I probably don't think so. Actually, maybe because he has a suitcase, but I don't think he knew like where he would go.
I don't think he'd like run away.
And then see how the boy is like put in the foreground and then it's like how it's empty and dark in the background. What do you think that's trying to tell us? Like what feelings are we getting from that?
Like he's
Like
tiny compared to everything else.
Yeah. So it's like he's like inferior, he's less valued. Do you think?
Yeah.
And then if we can look far in the back, like there.
Those dogs.
Yeah, and they're like, they could be like houses there. We don't know. Right. So then it could be like everyone else is over here, but
he's isolated, yeah.
Yeah, by himself. Okay, so we said feelings of isolation. So just to like recap, what did we get the feelings of isolation from?
The deserted area.
Deserted area.
Like how everything else is like far distance.
Yeah.
And how there's like no houses like around him. They're like really far away.
Yeah. No. Such like life near him. Yeah, good. And then what do we think about the setting being nighttime? What do you think that has to do with the image? Like the storytelling.
Makes it like a dark scene, or like I don't know, like there's not like much daylight.
Yeah.
Maybe he's in a dream.
Sorry?
Maybe he's in a dream.
Yeah, maybe.
because everything around him doesn't look really realistic.
Yeah, and it looks all like compiled together.
Hmm.
Yeah, good. Okay, now going back to what you guys did last lesson, let's look at so first before we write a story, we need to come up with characters, right? And setting. So let's form the character of the story. So I'm gonna give you maybe like 10, no, actually no. Tell me about the boy. We'll do this together.
Looks confused or like worried.
Yeah. What's his name, do you think? How old do you think he could be?
7, 8.
Yeah? Does everyone agree?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about the boy makes you think he's confused and worried?
Because he's like looking down and he's like he's just looks confused
Yeah?
and he doesn't have anywhere else to like go and stuff.
Mm-hmm. What do you think the suitcase is telling us?
It doesn't have much belongings.
Yeah?
It was probably planned for him to like be lost.
Did you say it was planned or unplanned?
It was probably planned because he has a suitcase, so it's ready.
Yeah. If you were to pack up your things and leave, do you think you could fit all your stuff into this little suitcase here?
No.
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 You have to make like compromise.
Yeah.
Maybe like valued possessions.
Yeah. So if this is like only this little suitcase represents everything he values or like everything he sees that's like important in his life, what do we think that his life was like before he came to this? Does that make sense? Or
Yeah. Did they change his table? They put a new like look in it.
Yeah, I think so. Is there anything else we want to talk about the boy? So we've said he felt confused and worried. How else do you think he might be feeling? Like, what's another way we can look at this image and see how else he could be feeling?
It's like anticipating the future.
Yeah. So anticipation. What do you think? Do you think he's planning for the future or he's like just,
Really stressing and trying to figure out what he's gonna do next.
yeah? Risha, is there anything else about the boy you think we could add?
Probably like nothing more than like scared and just confused maybe because he's like in the middle of nowhere and he's so young, so like
Yeah,
probably just confused on what he's gonna do next.
yeah, really good. And him being like isolated from everything could also be like him lost in thought and he just doesn't know what to do. Yeah, okay, good. Now let's go back to the setting. What do we like what can we see?
The moon,
Yeah.
and it's like nighttime and
So what about the moon? Does it stand out? Like, is it big? Is it small?
it's like big and like the light is like um reflecting down to the boy and then trying to um like draw your attention and stuff.
Yeah. What else can we see? What do we think the train tracks are telling us? I know we've covered it, but like just to go over again.
He's like at the end of like the train tracks just like stop and they just like go into the dirt and stuff.
Yeah. What's that? What do you think that is like representing?
Like how far the area is maybe.
Yeah, like how isolated he is and alone.
Yeah, like if that's the last stop, then it's probably really far.
Yeah. What do you think we can hear? Like if we were the boy, what do you think the boy can hear right now?
Like trains from the train track.
Yeah.
Maybe like the wind and stuff.
Yeah. So we said trains. Do you think the trains would be like very loud? Because can we see any trains, or do you
No,
think
it's
that's
like a distant noise.
yeah? And if we're going off how he's by himself, do you think the train is getting louder? Is it getting softer? What do you
Softer.
think? Softer?
He's probably walking away, so it's probably like going in the distance.
Yeah. So then do you think that would emphasize him being his loneliness and his isolation?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then also said the wind. Do you think the wind is like harsh wind, soft wind?
Soft, maybe.
Yeah. Because can we see any trees?
No.
And then that can like further show that he's like alone, because soft wind can relate to that, because if you're feeling like really heavy wind, rain, like you're in the middle of everything, it's all chaotic, but because the image, it looks so like lonely, so still, it'd be like a very soft
Yeah.
breeze. Yeah. Okay, so we did visual, auditory. What do you
Taste.
think? Do you want to go on to taste? What do you
Oh,
think?
what else is there? Taste
Yeah,
and
there's taste.
is there anything else?
Smell. And then tactile, what you're feeling. So what do we think the boy can smell right now?
Like dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Olfactory smell.
smoke.
I'm not too sure.
Smoke, did you say?
Yeah, from the train.
Yeah. So you said dirt, smoke. And then would the smoke be like very heavy, or do you think it'll be quite faint?
It'll be quite faint because the train is probably far away
Yeah.
or has already left for a while.
Yeah. And then the dirt is like representing his like is what he's smelling now. So it's like where he is. So it's like present. If we look at the boy, it looks like he's hugging like a teddy. That looks fake, right?
Yeah, it looks like a teddy.
Yeah.
But the one on the floor looks real.
Yeah. I think this image is AI. It's okay. We'll pretend it's real. So what do we think?
Well, he could probably hear the ticking of the clock as well.
Oh yeah, that's good. Ticking. So the clock. And what do we think that could represent for him?
Time
Like
passing.
maybe.
Yeah. What did you say, Risha?
So like I was gonna say like maybe like that clock would represent how that place was abandoned maybe because like that clock couldn't just like come out of nowhere, like someone had to like put that there.
Yeah. So it could be like very like old
Yeah, and then
and
maybe
rustic. So it's
and
yeah.
also because of the train tracks.
Yeah, so it's like kind of like a ghost town, would you say?
Yeah.
I'll put the clock up here. Yeah, good. Um, um, okay, so we've done olfactory. Now, tactile, what do we think the boy can feel, like physically? So that going back to that stuffed animal, do you think it's
It's probably
how do you
like,
think that feels?
like providing some comfort.
Yeah.
It's like a familiar feeling compared to everything else.
Yeah. So it can feel familiar, and so which can bring comfort. Anything else?
Suitcase. I
Yeah.
don't know what you find.
Does anyone know what we can write about the suitcase?
Like how maybe he was supposed to end up somewhere else, but he ended up there instead, maybe?
Yeah.
He could have like missed his stop and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So do you think maybe he was with maybe his mother and then he got lost?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Alvin, what do you think?
Oh, Miss, I think he left the call.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, he just said he had to restart his laptop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, so with the suitcase, because it's so now yeah, okay. And then even the dog being there, do you think that if a boy planned to run away or was abandoned, they'd leave the dog? Like, what do we think that dog has to do with the storyline?
Maybe him and that dog are like really close and like grew up together and stuff.
Yeah,
Like a strong
So they would
bond.
like go
Mhm.
on adventures together and all that.
yeah. And then, because we did speak about how the suitcase could be like, his valuables. So then his dog, obviously, and his like bear would be very important to him. So then, what do you think it says about him that he has such little valuables?
Wait, sorry, what did you say? I've like blanked out.
All good. What do you think that him having such a small suitcase and only like his teddy bear and his dog, like if we were to go pack up everything right now, take everything that's important to you, don't you think it would be a lot more than what the boy has right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's limited.
Like it could, because of how small his suitcase is, it could mean like how he doesn't need a lot to be happy and stuff. Like he needs a little bit, his teddy and his dog, and like that's it. He just, maybe.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry. Yeah. Oh my god. sorry.
What is wrong with it?
What has happened? No. Let me try reopening this. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Anyways, I think we've written enough. Do you guys?
Wait, do we need to write for taste?
Oh yes. Okay, for taste. I can't really.
Maybe we can just like talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. What do we think his taste?
Like
It's
dirt
like-
specs.
Yeah. And what do we think that's saying?
It's not in a very clean area.
Yeah. And then that also kind of relates to what he's wearing. Do you think his outfit's clean?
No.
Like,
It
You would-
looks like
you
he's
would-
been like traveling for a while.
yeah. He's been like,
I agree.
yeah. So maybe he's been abandoned or he got lost a long time ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, good. What else do you think he can taste?
I'm not sure if it's like taste, but he's probably thirsty.
Yeah. That's a good one because he's been like alone for so long and it doesn't look like anything, like any form of life is near him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. Do you guys have anything else to add about the image?
Not really.
Yeah, do you guys think you can write a creative, like a short story from what we've spoken about?
Mhm.
Um, it's a short story, so not too long. Short story, 500? Did Jenna say anything about how many words last lesson?
We didn't speak about this.
Okay. I reckon, do you think 500 words is reasonable?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good.
So I'll give you the rest of the lesson maybe to work on it and then we'll come back in the last 10 minutes. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if you have any questions.
Do we have a name for him?
I don't think we came up with one. You can make it up.
Is it called a clock tower, the thing in the image?
Um,
I don't know what it's called.
not really a clock tower because then that would be like a building.
Mm.
Maybe like a. I think it's just a station clock.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Oh. Hey, I don't know how to make mine longer. I think I'm at like nearly 300 words, but I don't know how to make it any longer. Oh, read it. Bye. Yeah, good, but why don't you think about now? How do you think he got there, maybe? Or how long has he been waiting? Because we don't want the story to go like 2 months ago, I came here. And now, yeah, right? So maybe we could consider, so at the start here, we said Tom stood beside the train tracks. How long do you think he's been standing there for? Did he just get off the train? Yeah, maybe like an hour or two.
Yeah? Maybe you can talk about that. So like, and then show me through the story that he's been waiting there for a long time. Yeah, like you've done well with the rest, but like right at the start, let's like try and make it known that he's been waiting there for like an hour or two. Yeah. Okay, it's the end of the lesson now. So for homework, I'll get you guys to finish off the short story. How did we find it? Good?
Yeah,
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. It's okay. How many words did you guys get?
525.
Oh. I kind of went a bit over. Just because like I just like kept writing and then like I forgot how much.
Yeah, no, all good.
Wait, hold on. 720.
Oh wow. Yeah, good. Okay, if you haven't finished, finish the story, and then if you haven't finished last week's homework, get that done for Jenna next week. But other than that, it was really good meeting you guys, and have a good week. We're all done.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank
No
you, Miss Pam.
problem. Bye.
Okay, bye.